Good morning. In this lay-by, it's quite busy. I think there's about 5 camper vans here. One turned up quite late, and but I've had the most disturbing sleep ever in a wild spot where I was actually scared. I don't know why, because it is pretty safe when you've got loads of other camper vans around you. But there was a lot of cars that were going up and down that road over there, hooting, motorbikes hooting. They obviously don't like camper vans around this area, and being so close to built up areas where there's some yobbos and whatnot. I don't know, but my dream was just so vivid. I dreamt that flare was just rocking from side to side, and I woke up and it was moving. Somebody was towing flare away in the middle of the night. So I got my clothes on, I opened up the back door, and when it came to a standstill at a roundabout, I jumped out and found a police station to say that I was being abducted. And I really thought this dream was real. I was panicking. I could feel the panic in myself, and I felt like my eyes were open and this was all real. And then eventually I realised, no, it's not. All is good. I'm in flare. But it wasn't a good dream. I feel safer when I'm out in the total remote than I do when I'm in areas like this. So that's my view of the Taliban Reservoir. It's got a picnic table and a barbecue area over there. I've just walked down to the reservoir. It's looking so beautiful with the morning sun coming down. Reservoir Taliban. I look bedraggled. But I've come and sat here by the lock. One of the many things good about Wales is there isn't such a big problem with midges. You can actually sit outside and enjoy the scenery without getting bitten alive and making a run for it. So it's definitely one place to come to if you just want to sit out in the outdoors and not get disturbed by those little cretins. Shit. It's my last night here out touring. Got to get home. Work starts in a few days' time. So that means I've got to get home, sort myself out, my son out, and prepare for a new term. Such a shame. You know, you get into the rung of things. You know, first couple of days you're missing home, I'm missing my son, blah blah. And then you get used to it. You know, being out on the road in the van, just exploring areas. And this is probably one of the first holidays that I've done where I've probably stayed in a place for 2 days. Normally I just go from one place to the next, keep going. So this has been thoroughly relaxing. And now I'm sat here thinking, I wonder if I could push it for another day to be out. I don't know. Who knows? We'll see. This is at the dam end of the reservoir. It's very tranquil. Hello, you beautifuls. Aww. Oh, this is nice to see this happening. The bridge has come up to let the narrowboat go free. I'm just headed into the Talbot Us, this small centre, for something to eat. I thought I'd better take a video of this because I never pronounce none of the names properly anyway. But this is quite a lovely village with that canal going up there, shops, you can hire a bike. Come to the Canal Side Cafe where they do the breakfast. They've got a shop in there as well. This is a small breakfast. It looks quite big, doesn't it? $6.95. Having a walk into the centre point of this village. You've got the canal up there with the narrowboats going along. And you come across a lovely bridge like that with the waterfall going on in the background. Obviously there's going to be a wedding, but look at that. There is a pub. Could have gone and ate in there.
Ah, there's a secret little garden where you can pick up all these herbs as you walk back to the reservoir just off the village. So you can sit in there, there's all sorts of herbs going on in there. This is actually quite a nice little walk from the town bit going up to the reservoir. It's up a track up by that pub, and it's a hot sunny day, and I forgot to go for a piddle at the cafe. Desperate now. Oh, I can see the reservoir over there. Been sat outside making car charms rather than moving on. The sun was blazing down, and now it's got really quite chilly that I've put on my fleece and my fleecy trousers. I don't know what I'm going to do tonight. Whether to move on to a pub stopover or just sort of go kind of down the road and find another place to overnight on, because I'm not really too far from home. It's probably about 2.5, 3 hour drive. Funny you say that, isn't it? It's not too far from home. Could be a 3 hour. It doesn't matter. Where I've parked overnight, the field behind has got this noise going on. I was wondering why. These sheep have been making their noise for a few hours. It's because they've been all herded in this field. Because I stayed in the area, I might as well go and have a meal at the White Hart Inn. I'm not sure if you can overnight in their car park. We'll find out. I'm not going to, because there's plenty of places that you can go and park up. I just fancied having a pub meal. Haven't had one for ages, and since it's my last night, why not? So there you go. It looks lovely from the outside, doesn't it? In the Taliban Husk area. What a lovely pub. Absolutely gorgeous pub. That. I've never seen anything like it. They've even got an alcove over there. I think I'm in heaven. Even the menu is well laid out. It's wood. Let's have a look. White Hart Inn. So the menu, sirloin steak, and guess what I ordered? Aberdeen Angus burger with coleslaw. And they did have the steak and ale pie, but I just fancied eating a burger. And just outside the pub, there is a seating area and the canal. I'm pretty sure you could overnight if you wanted to. But oh, I love it. This is my burger. Look at that.
Yeah, just a small
The burger. Whoa. Tried the burger. The burger is so meaty and steaky, and the chips I think are like triple cooked. So nice. I'm so happy. Had to be done. Hot chocolate fudge cake and ice cream. Oh my god, big portion. Unbelievably stuffed. But I've always got room. Thank you. Always got room for pudding. Good god, I'm so stuffed. I've actually come back to the same lay-by because there's a couple of other vans here. I feel a little bit safer that there are other vanners about, rather than being on my own tucked up in this area. I don't know why, because it's quite close to the major cities. I just think it's probably safer. So, last night. Hopefully I'll be able to go back out again at some point. Maybe just for a weekend. I don't know, but off I go home tomorrow. Get my son. And return to normal routine. Let me get underneath the light. This is going to be my last night in Flair for a while. She is my little comfort zone. I can come back in and just relax and shut the outside noises and everything. And I know that she's going to look after me. I don't know when the next time's going to be when I'll be able to go out again for a long time. I guess in October. But I'll try to get a few weekends in and do a few come and dine with me. because now that everyone's going to be finishing their summer holidays and doing all the festivals, there'll be weekends free where people can gather and cook. So that's what's going to be planned for the next few months. And then it's bloody Christmas. Oh boy. Anyway, what can I say about Wales? Well, starting from the north of Wales, going all to the... Really, I should be doing this in broad daylight, really, you know, because I can tell from this filming that you can't really see what I look like. I shall continue this tomorrow. I'm going outside because two girls have turned up with special telephoto lenses to look at the Milky Way galaxy. So it's a good opportunity, isn't it, to see the night sky. That fire.
We dragged that
Found a
log.
lovely campsite with some lovely people. Lights around. Having a drink.
It was the day of Mel's funeral, so that was July the 8th. The sound travels so well.
That's
I camp on the other
balloons.
side, and you hear kids play on the other side of the pond,
Yeah.
and you'll hear them because the noise travels, and we were like trying to communicate with them.
And did they hear you?
Because they're going do 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 do. Because you.
What a wicked night. What a fantastic ending to my Welsh trip, meeting those people and having the fairy lights in the trees, having the bonfire going, having such a brilliant chat. It was just fantastic. I couldn't have asked for anything more. And no, we've not been on the gin.